But thank you for waiting so patiently. Welcome to this week's roastery. A big old shout out to Riv. Thank you so much, Riv, for redeeming this coffee. You spent 10,000 channel points to get me to try it. Your beans is bourbon barrel aged. Oh, you're playing Fatal Frame? Oh, man. I hate working all day Sundays that I never get to see Riv streams anymore. But, basically, this is a coffee bean that gets stored in a bourbon barrel for up to 60 days to enhance the flavor of the bean. We are a medium dark roast. So them boys are nice and dark. Bods are up for 2 times. Bods are up. Oh yeah, for sure. But yes, of course. So we are looking at a darker bean, which whole lot of yes please. But for tasting notes, we are looking at some rustic sweetness, dark fruit notes, and a hint of cocoa with a smooth bourbon finish. The only thing that worries me about, if I would have thought about it, is I probably wouldn't have gone so hard yesterday. But we do have that nice dark color. Look at that bad boy. Ain't seen nothing through that. The beautiful. It smells very bourbony. But I'm sure that I won't it won't have any kind of negative effects, I'm sure. It's hot, Loops. I'm not gonna chug it. But it's got a nice, shouldn't say it's like too strong. The bourbon smell, it's definitely there, but you also do have the dark roast coffee smell with it as well. I think this is going to be a fantastic cup. And this is also the second one of Cooper's cask that we've done too. I think because Schnoods did one too that was the rum one. So I am a fan of bourbon and whiskeys and bourbon whiskey. So it should be right up the alley. So without further ado, I present to you your roast rate. Yeah, that's got a nice bourbon flavor with it. But that was like the big hit there. Okay, so he spiked his coffee. No, not quite. I don't know if I can handle that today. Hey, Retro, how we doing, buddy? Welcome in. Big old shout out to Retro Bear. If you guys aren't following Retro, do yourself a favor, check him out. There is that subtle sweetness. It's very interesting. Like the bourbon flavoring kind of lasts through the whole thing, but you start out with the sweetness. That's strange. It's a very unique flavor because you've got the bourbon the whole time. It's sweet on the top, and then it fades into your like chocolatiness. but like a bourbony chocolate. It's really very unique. I don't get any of the fruits notes that it talks about. But it definitely is it's definitely very bourbony, which, I mean, mad props to it. And the bourbon, man, that's weird. The bourbon chocolate flavor is something different. And very smooth for a dark roast too. It doesn't, so there's no alcohol in it, Nelly. They store the beans in the bourbon barrels. They store the beans in the bourbon barrels, and then it pulls the flavor of the bourbon from being in the barrels. So it's very, for as dark of a, well, I guess it is a medium dark roast. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely, Riv. But for being a medium dark roast, I definitely thought it was going to be more bitter. But it is a nice smooth cup, and the fact that you have the bourbon flavor in the whole bit, along with pulling out parts of the other flavors as well, is very incredible. Starting off, because like I said, you get at the first part of the pull, you do get a little bit overwhelmed. I shouldn't say overwhelmed. It's just a lot stronger for the bourbon flavor. And then you get a little bit of the sweetness in, and then it fades into a bit of a chocolate. But the entire time, that bourbon is there. It's very nice. That being said, Riv, I think I'm going to give you a 10. That is very unique. That is a very good flavor. That is wonderful. I appreciate you. I feel like I need to swirl it like a fine cognac. Just because don't tell Schnoodle. All right. Okay. I know you're going to, but that's good. That's good. Even with drinking heavily last night. Like the fires. Gondor requires aid. But Riv, thank you again so much, my friend. Not unless you say some first. But, no, because Schnoots has been trying to get me to give one of her coffees a 10 for a long time, which actually I think, oh wait, no, okay, so that's Rivs is done. Next is, oh, I should probably order that soon. Because next is Bugs coffee. Which is going to be great, right? Yeah. And then we have a Schnoodle coffee. And then 2 Grace coffees. A Bismuth coffee. Which, did you ever DM me the, oh yeah. Yeah, it was like 25 for the bag. And also, Nelly, in the roast rate section, if you ever, when you look at it, I do have all the product pages too. Ooh, dark roast hazelnut. That's going to be a good one. But Bismuth, you did? Okay. Cool. All right, but that is your roast rate. Thank you so much. Riv, thank you for taking 10,000 of your channel points. and finding this wonderful coffee for me to try. I do appreciate it. Can confirm that even if you are hungover, I might not have liked it this morning. This morning I was not doing good. I was definitely very happy to have my Maxwell house this morning. But thank you so much, Riv, for your dedication, for everything you do for me. You even said it was going to be another 4 minutes worth of commercials. What? Oh. Oh, it's a bonus coffee. That's right. Gotcha. But let's get back to